month, and then your mother passed away about a few months after that.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe do with your
Yeah.
phone.
So, what, you live in Texas?
What?
You live in Texas?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
that's correct.
I'm here. I live in Utah now. Melvin and I moved here about 6 years ago, and we're in Gayleen and Jeff's house tonight. Remember Gayleen,
okay.
the one who used to walk on your back?
Right,
Yes. Well, she has a 28-year-old daughter.
I have 3 grandkids.
Oh, is that right? Wow.
Yes, I have a 28-year-old, a 25-year-old, and a 15-year-old. And then I have a 4-year-old and a almost 3-year-old and another almost 3-year-old grandkids.
Wow, that's great.
So you have any kids?
Yeah, we have 4. We have 7 grandchildren too. So yeah.
7? How old are your kids?
Well, actually, 3 of them's grown. 2 of them's married, and then 1 just got done with their master's degree, and then we still have 1 at home that's 16. So.
Oh my goodness. How old are you now?
I'm 52.
52. Okay.
We had you 53.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out how old you were because Jeff Hansen's here and he's 50.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
So that's why we decided to call you. We got your number from Jeff Hansen's mother.
Yeah, I'm still young. I'm only 48.
Oh, okay.
Lori will be 51 in February next month.
Yeah, I'll be 49. Yeah.
And Gary's 53, and Lyndall is 56 in October.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, we're all getting old. Are you on Facebook?
No, I'm not.
Well, why not? Do you do the internet or?
Yeah, I do, but,
What?
but I just don't have a Facebook account.
Okay.
So you said Jeff is there now?
Yes, he is.
Hi, Ron.
Hey, can I talk to him?
Yeah,
I'm here,
he's
man,
right
I'm
here.
Okay.
We're on the speaker there.
They do everything here on speakerphone.
Okay.
Every call is a conference call.
It is
Oh,
not.
is that right? Okay.
You know, Salt Lake City has a very family/group culture, whether or not you're a Gentile.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
You know, Gentile means non-Mormon here.
We're not Mormon at all.
We're not. We haven't. Yeah.
So,
the people.
yeah, Ron, thanks for calling my parents and keeping up with them. They really appreciate that.
Well, sure. I'm glad to do that.
Yeah, and I think that Melvin, died not too many months different than your mother.
Right.
Yeah.
What month did your mother pass away?
It was in December.
When?
December.
Yeah.
December of.
2013.
Okay. So it was in the.
2012.
Oh, 2012?
Yes.
Oh, she
Oh,
died.
Oh, so she died
I'm
before.
losing my sense of time. Yeah, I was in Florida then. That's when that happened. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So how's your dad doing?
Oh, he's doing good. He's doing good.
Does he live at Leslie Village?
Yes, he does.
In Macomb?
Yes.
Yeah, we went to visit years ago. We had relatives there.
Ron, do you have any kids of your own?
He has 4.
Are those your kids?
Yes.
No, I mean, they're your biological children, or?
Well, 2 of them are.
Oh.
Okay,
2 of
okay.
them are.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a compromise then.
Oh.
I said 0, you said...
Yeah.
He thought you had no kids.
I thought
So
they
we're
were all-
trying to figure out if
they
he
were
had
all-
kids
they
or
were all
not.
inherited kids.
Yeah.
Right.
And your wife is Senegalese or from the Ivory Coast or Cote d'Ivoire?
She's from Liberia.
Liberia, yes. That's where Charles, what's his name? What's his name? The leader that got disposed about 4 or 5 years ago. Charles Taylor, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you meet your wife?
Met was with a friend, and then she was with a friend of hers. So.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
So you and Gary both went black and never came back. Because you may not know, but Gary also married she's what, half African American, half Indian?
She's Indian. She's Indian.
No, but she's half black, right?
Well, she doesn't
Yeah.
look black. She has no features of black.
No, he doesn't know.
He doesn't
you.
know.
Is that right?
Does you
No.
do you visit with Gary at all?
No, I lost track of him, so I haven't talked to him in a long time.
Ron, he didn't come to his dad's funeral, and he disowned all of us.
Yeah, we haven't talked to. I'm the only one that's seen him in the last 10 years. Twice I've seen him in the last 10 years. Nobody else has seen him because I went to California and seen him. Because my daughter went to Bible college there.
Oh, okay.
Are you recording it?
But I was going to say, Melvin passed away, and the other three kids came back, but Gary didn't get to come back, and so we was hoping he'd come back before his dad died, but he didn't.
He really didn't care.
Well, I don't know if he cared, but he said he didn't have
Well,
the money.
yeah. He's totally changed. His wife is too controlling, and he does everything she tells him to do.
So we kind of lost him. We lost him.
Yeah.
But then we have Eric, which is Galen's son.
My son that's 25 is just like my brother.
Looks a lot like him. I just met him tonight. Has his same face, but without the crooked nose.
Oh, is that right?
You know what, though, Ron? I was in Sun City, California, because I have a good buddy there, like, several times, and I tried to call Gary, who was just a town away in Hemet, but, I could only get his voicemail, could never get a hold of him. He doesn't
Oh, is
return
that
calls.
right?
Yeah, so it's too bad.
Oh,
But anyway,
well,
it's too bad.
We just adopted other
that
kids.
is too bad.
So they said they wanted you and me to kind of like halfway take the place,
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I've adopted other kids, Ron, from different places. I've adopted other
Right.
kids. I had to.
Okay.
so I hear you struck it big in the oil business, so you're down there in Houston, or
No,
you're an oil millionaire now?
No.
What do you do, Ron? What do you do?
I work for a bus company down here, the Metro Bus Company. So yeah.
You drive a bus?
Yes.
Like Ralph Cramden on The Honeymooners.
Yeah, that's right.
He does what? He drives a bus?
You do what,
Metro
Ron?
what?
I don't
He's a
understand.
city bus driver.
Oh, a city bus
Drives for
driver.
the city of Houston, I guess.
You drive for the city of Houston then?
Yes. Yeah.
That's a union job. I
Does your
guess.
wife work?
Yeah. She's a hairstylist. Her and her sister and oldest daughter. They have a business here. So yeah.
Really? That's
Oh.
great.
Yeah.
Wow, that's.
I was going to say, if we send you our address, would you like to send a picture of you or something so I could put on my bulletin board?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That'd be fine.
You got pencil and paper?
Ron, do you have email?
My wife does, but she's not here right. Hang on just a second. I'll see if I can.
That's a good way to
Yeah,
keep
for
in
you.
touch.
Okay.
Still,
I know, you're right.
just a little bit, but not as bad. Well, good thing he called us back.
That's cool.
So he's got a daughter, 16? That's his.
Yeah, try.
And so we got to write this down.
Wait, yeah, no.
Yeah, try Husemann 1186 at hotmail.com.
Now that's Husemann 1186 Shalausu
Yeah.
hotmail.com.
So,
Yes.
That means at. In Taiwan we say Shalausu. It means small mouse.
Okay, Ron, I'll give you my address if you want to send a picture of your family and put on my bulletin board.
Okay. Let me
Why not?
grab a pen real quick.
Okay, grab a piece of paper and a pencil, please.
Okay.
Hey, Ron, are you still there? Or are you getting a
Yeah.
pencil? Okay, I'm just curious. What do you look like now? Have you gained any height or weight?
Wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're still what, 5'8", 5'9"?
Yeah, I'm about 5'8". Yeah.
All right, and then you filled out. I mean, are you heavier now?
Yes, I am.
Do you have a beard or a clean face?
Beard.
Okay, like my cousin, and you remember he looks like a Hell's Angel.
That wasn't nice.
No, my cousin. My cousin's cool with that.
Jeff, you asked him
Ron, are you
racist
ready?
questions.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. I go by Evelyn Bobman now. I go by Evelyn instead
Oh
of
my goodness.
Okay.
Bobman.
you
And I live at 270 North.
Hang on. Don't not so fast.
I'm gonna send it to my viewers
Oh, okay.
about this conference.
270 North,
Okay.
300 West.
Is it north or west?
300 West.
Apartment 1.
Okay.
Kaysville,
Kaysville.
Kaysville, Utah. It's Kaysville.
Kaysville.
Utah, Utah,
No one.
Oh, okay.
84037.
Computer.
Thank you.
What now?
84037. 4?
0437.
No,
No,
84037.
84037.
Yes.
I don't have a computer. I'm from the old school, so I have no
Yeah,
computer.
because of processors.
Okay.
Nothing like
Okay.
that.
Well, she wants a smartphone, so we'll probably eventually get her one so she can be smart.
I'm gonna get a smartphone.
Okay. Hey, Jeff, do you mind giving me your email address?
It's very simple. Do you remember how to spell my first name?
Yes.
No, because some people spell it wrong. Spell it for me.
Jeff.
And
What?
remember, there's more. My name is Jeffrey, right?
Right. Okay.
So it's Jeff, and then
R.
REY.
right, and then a dot, like a period, and then my last name, Hanson,
Okay.
HANSON @yahoo.com. That's my email. Jeffrey.hanson@yahoo.com.
Okay. Yada, yada, yada.
Yahoo.com.
You know Yahoo, right? Because that's very popular.
Yeah,
email.
Yahoo is.
Okay.
That's my email. So you can talk to me through your wife's email account. Does she look at it every day?
Yeah, that's actually my old one, and I haven't looked at it very much. So,
You and your wife share one, right?
yeah, I might email you from her account.
That would be
I just
cool.
can't remember what it is, and then you'll have it.
Right. That would be great because sometimes no matter what, I check my email every day, multiple times.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yeah. So email is a wonderful way to find people.
And so is Facebook.
If you're not on Facebook, if you get on Facebook,
Yeah, but you don't know what I mean. Facebook.
I don't have any pictures.
Ron,
Yeah.
I have a
Yeah.
cat. His name is Patches,
I have a cat
Oh,
too.
yeah.
and we brought
You
him
do?
from Illinois. He's from
I really like
Tennessee.
the dog.
And then they brought him to Illinois because
You
his
really
woman
like
passed away. And then I
Oh,
took him
okay.
and brought him back to Utah. And he used to sit on Melvin's lap all the time. And then since Melvin passed away, then he sits on my lap. He's bipolar, like Melvin.
And like Lyndall.
And Lyndall's bipolar too.
Oh,
But
okay.
anyway, he sometimes he's nice and sometimes he isn't. He liked Jeff though. I don't know why, but I guess
And we also talked to Lyndall today too
we talked to Lyndall today too.
on the car.
So how long have you been married?
27 years.
27.
How many years you been married?
I'm going on 30 in April. Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
be married 30 years in April. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 3 grandkids, and I have one little girl that is 4 years old, and she has a brain tumor. My oldest granddaughter has a brain tumor. Her name is Raina Lynn, and it's a DIPG. It's terminal, but she's doing really good. Everything's going great right now, so there's no problems. She's been on chemo, and she's done radiation, and she's on chemo now.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
so tiny to go through it all, but she's doing good. Yeah,
Okay, well, that's good.
Her name is Rainy Lynn.
Raina Lynn.
Raina Lynn.
Rainy Lynn.
Well, that's what I call
And then my son that's 25, he married a Hispanic girl, and they have a little
Mexicana.
girl, Mexicana. She's from El Paso, Texas, is where they met because he was in the military, Fort Bliss, and that's where they met. But her parents are from Juarez, Mexico.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, and they have a little girl. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and they're all right close by. My son
Ron,
lives in
you probably-
Clearfield. My daughter
probably
lives in
heard a lot about
Kaysville. And my mom lives in Kaysville, and I live in Kaysville. So we're really all within like a minute away from each other, or a mile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Salt Lake City
All
area.
right.
Yeah, we moved really close by. Yeah.
Ron, do you ever do you have any holiday? Do you ever travel? I mean, do you get time off? Is it a city job, a union job?
Yeah, other than, my regular vacation, I don't get much time off, no.
You mean your holidays, right? The
Right,
national
right.
holidays. They don't give you much time
Right.
off.
Right.
And is that a union job?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
where does Gerald live now?
He lives in Ohio now, just a little bit outside Cincinnati.
Okay, he lives in Ohio. Okay, I didn't know
Wow.
that.
Is he married or?
Yes, he is. Yeah, they're all grown though. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
So there's that, and then there's Janice, and then there's his oldest sister, Theresa.
Oh, did you know? You knew that? Wait a minute. I got to think who had passed away. Jim.
Oh, I got you. Or what is his name?
Teresa.
Teresa's-
Teresa's husband passed away.
yes.
Yes,
didn't
and
know
then
that.
she married a guy from Clayton that we know real well. And
Right,
Edison's
uh-huh.
husband. Yeah, he's real nice. He's real nice.
And how's Janice doing?
Where's Janice at?
They was actually in Collinville. They had a practice. Her husband's a
Chiropractor.
chiropractor,
Mm-hmm.
and he had a practice in Collinville, Illinois for 25 years. But then they sold that practice and bought a practice in Macomb. So they're back in.
Cool.
Oh, she's right there by her dad then. Good, that's good.
Yeah.
That's great.
We went to her sister's wedding way back when. We took your grandpa and grandma, Frank and Mary Husemann, when your sister got married that time at the Christian
Yeah.
church there in the corner. Meant that. It's good to hear from you.
Well, I'm glad you called, and I haven't spoken with Jeff for
You know what,
a
Ron?
long time.
One of these days, I get around so much. I'm going to be in Houston one of these days, and we got to meet up, okay?
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Do you drive during the day shift, or is it a variable shift?
Yeah, it's variable.
How many hours do you work a week?
Well, I actually drive like 40, but it's sometimes it's a split shift. So
Okay.
You have to call him and make plans ahead
Yes.
of
Do
time.
you like that job?
oh, it's okay. I mean, I just don't like the split shifts, But
They do that a lot, huh?
yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
Wow. Well,
yeah.
and where do you live?
We live in Harris County, if you know where that's at.
I can look it up on a map. How far is it from Houston?
Well, it's in Houston.
Greater
but
Houston.
It's off of Highway 6.
Okay. Okay. Hey, but the weather's good down there, right? I mean,
Normally, it's not good right now. We had some freezing rain tonight.
oh, okay.
Do you
okay.
get snow down there? You get snow?
Not
Looking at yourself.
it,
Yes.
it,
Maybe
it,
it's my viewers.
rarely.
Viewers.
Yeah, rare, very rare.
Yeah, very rare.
Do you get? Do you still listen to 70s soul music?
Yes.
That's cool. I love that music. A lot of music. I love that music.
Do you go to church?
Yeah. Do you go to church? Are you a Baptist or a Nazarene? That's a trick question.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
we go. It's not a denomination, but
Okay, like my cousin.
That shocks me.
I was probably more Baptist than anything else. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Because Gaileen's become a Baptist.
Yeah,
very
so is my
recently.
mom. My mom joined our church too. She's Baptist
that
now.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, your mother told me one time that you had a friend. Do you still have a girlfriend?
Yeah, kind of. You and a girl in Taiwan, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. They've known each other a long time. Met my parents. My parents have met a few of my girlfriends.
Okay, all right.
He's never going to get married and have kids.
Well, I might do one of the. Well, I might do one or the other or both. It's
Okay.
anything's possible.
Okay.
But Gary doesn't have any kids, and Ron only
Well,
has
he's
two.
married.
Oh, are you glad? He'd be better if he wasn't married. You know, then he.
Who?
You know what, Ron? The problem with Gary is I think it's his wife. I think Gary's controlled by someone.
I already know that, Darren.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's not always better to get married because I could get married to someone and then they could tell me not to talk to any of you, not to talk to my family, and
Well, Fooey on here.
You know what? You got to find the right person, and
Yeah.
you'll be with them forever.
Amen.
Yeah. Some people
but
are
it's
just.
great. You know what's great? You guys are all anomalies because none of you have gotten divorced, and it's pretty rare these days. It's over half of people are getting divorced, but you guys all stick. Even
Oh,
Lori.
my daughter.
Oh, I met Lori too.
Lori's been divorced quite a
Oh,
few
I
times.
didn't know that. I thought she was. Those were just
No,
boyfriends.
no.
And
She
Lyndall,
was married.
even
before.
Lyndall's had the same wife.
20 years. About 20 years.
So all you guys
Lori
are all,
was married to my stepfather. Okay.
What?
Lori was married to my stepfather.
Yeah, right. That's true. Jeff's stepfather.
Jeff's stepfather.
You'll have
That's
to
a good-
explain that one to me.
Yeah.
That's later.
Oh.
Yeah.
Explain that.
I was going to
Yeah,
say, what
she's been
church do you go
divorced.
to, Ron?
He said that he goes to a non-denominational.
Yeah.
Is that where
Yeah.
is that where you go?
Yeah.
Did your dad ever tell you that he and I, well, he and his
Right up there in the face.
what am I trying to
Ooh,
say?
close view.
Okay, your dad
5 years once.
and your aunt and I went to church together when we were like maybe 6 and 7 years old. And one would bring the color crayons, and the other would bring the coloring book. Now this is actually true, and it was an old country church. It's all torn down now, but I can show you right there by Mount Sterling School. And we went to church there together. And then your grandpa, Frank, held me when I was a baby. So, I mean, we knew you guys for years and years and years, you know, before we came to the Nazarene Church over to Mount Sterling, you know, with Frank and Mary.
Oh,
And
okay.
your grandma was so special. When she passed away and he married that other woman, I didn't like her at first, but then I come to love her. She was special. We just loved her. Melvin. She loved Melvin. She thought Melvin and I was special too. So we always had good relationships with them, and we
It
played
was
dominoes with
off
her.
of the,
I even remember Frank.
the night.
And was it Mary?
Mary.
Mary,
Yeah, I remember them.
What?
I met them in Mount Sterling. And you know what, Ron? I went to Macomb a couple of years ago just to drive and check it all out. And in the Summers Drive neighborhood, I got to say, your house is by far the best maintained. It looks better than when you lived in it. My house is kind of, the driveway's kind of a mess. You know, you can tell they have lots of kids, and there's some weeds growing in the driveway. The houses are all there and everything, but your house, it looks spectacular.
Oh,
You know?
wow.
Yeah, it's, you know, if you're ever back in Macomb.
You could Skype it.
Yeah, you could use
look
Google
at
Maps to
Google
have
Maps and- yeah.
look at Street View.
Yeah, and pull it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
If you know how to do that.
well, he knows he's on the
Yeah,
computer.
I mean, I was there, but we didn't drive past it. At my mom's funeral, I picked up my dad and we to
What's this? What's this?
go to my mom's funeral. But
Where was the funeral
Ron.
held at? Was it held in Macomb?
no, it was actually in Mount Sterling.
Viewers.
The funeral was in Mount Sterling? Oh, that's right, at Hinderkirst.
Hinderkirst had it. Okay, you
Right.
copied it off at the end of that.
You know the
anyway.
do you know the house that Mary and Frank lived at?
Yes.
Caught on fire and
Yes.
that girl died in it.
What now?
Yeah, the house that
No,
your
no, no,
grandma and
that was-
grandpa lived, yes. The house that your grandma and grandpa lived at that they redid. Some who was it that bought it? A girl was there and they thought she left. Somebody said that she left and they set the house on fire and killed her in the house.
That wasn't that one.
Yes, it is.
That's another block away.
That's what they said on the news, on the thing. I've read it. I can't remember the girl now.
The house is burned down then completely?
Yes. Who was it? It's been like years ago it happened.
Word.
Hey, Ron.
Remember the girl?
Yeah.
We
You know
were really
something?
good friends
Sometimes
with the Maudie Grovers. The Grovers.
I can interject something while you guys
Yes,
are
go
figuring
ahead.
it out, right?
The Grovers.
Okay. The Grovers. Okay.
No,
Hey,
that
Ron?
was a block away. That was that other
I want
house.
to tell you, I go to the Bay Area
I don't
sometimes.
think so.
And sometimes I'm riding the BART system through Oakland, and it passes right by the Oakland A's stadium. And they have posted there, I think the A's have, the Oakland A's haven't won any World Series or whatever for decades, but it's posted right on the stadium, World Champ, or whatever, what's the name of that? It's a World Series Champions, 1980 something, and I'm just thinking, I remember Ron was so much into the A's back when they were winning all those World Series.
Yeah, well,
And-
I still am.
And to this, but to this day, they haven't won anything in the 90s or they haven't won anything in 2000s.
Well, they won in.
He
Oh,
said he wasn't even going to talk.
Oh,
Oh,
remember?
right, there's one 90s, but
Yeah.
they were all like the era when you were like nuts over the A's and always watching them. And it's kind of funny, I passed by the stadium and I can see it from the train, because they have it posted on the stadium, because that's their only claim to fame are those things they did decades ago. Because, nothing's happened since then, right? We're talking 20 plus years, they haven't won.
Right.
They haven't won
right,
anything.
Yeah.
But
Right.
that always reminds me of you because you're so much into the A's. Was it the
Yeah.
Oakland A's, the Miami Dolphins? Were those your teams?
Yeah. Oakland A's, Miami Dolphins, and New York Knicks.
Are you still
Yeah.
a sports fan?
Yes.
Okay, you and Gerald both.
Yeah. I don't know. He travels a lot, so I don't know if he's into it. He likes to play golf.
Oh,
So I was going
You
to
know
say,
what?
what does he do? What's his job now?
Playing golf.
He's for some. I can't remember what company it is, but some major fertilizer company.
That was where he was
won-
up by Bloomington, Illinois, right? And he got transferred over there in Ohio, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, because I
yeah.
remember he was over there by
Yeah.
Bloomington, Illinois somewhere.
you used to be a George Carlin fan, right?
My brother was more of him. but
Well, he has a
yeah.
he has a hilarious take on golf. If you ever pull it up on YouTube, he talks about, because he's very much against the rich and all that, and he always makes this kind of satire. But his take on golf is hilarious. If you ever watch, if you're ever on YouTube, just put his name in there and then put golf, and then you can pull up some really hilarious videos. If you don't mind swear words, I don't know. I showed it to my mom, and she was like, he's swearing too much, even though he's from the same generation as her.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always that
that's
kind of
right.
words.
Yeah, and here in Salt Lake City, no way. Those kind of videos are blocked.
Right.
Yeah. But wow, it's so cool to finally get a hold of you. But we're going to see you in Houston, right?
Yes.
Okay. I have another friend there.
That's kinda
Sometimes, I'll get there. If I want to ever go there, I'll just email you or call you and see what your
Okay.
schedule is and how much advance before you know your schedule. Like, do you know your schedule for the next week or the next month like that, or?
Yeah, I do. We just have 4 different signups. No, I'm sorry, 3 different signups a year. So I know my schedule like every 4 months.
Oh,
so,
that's great.
Yeah.
And is your wife cool? Is she easygoing? And
Yeah, she is.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, she is.
All right.
And
Hey,
she'd have to be married to
Do
him,
you
right?
Jessica, do you want to say anything to Ron Husemann?
She doesn't even know him.
Hey, I know you.
Hey, I know you.
I saw you at the stadium.
She's 15 years old.
I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
she's my 15-year-old.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
So how old are your kids that you have? Your own kids? How old are they?
It's fun. I don't know. I mean, I could just pretend.
25 and 15.
No way.
Why
Because
not?
I have a 25-year-old and a 15-year-old too.
Oh, yeah, you-
28.
And a
Do
28-year-old.
they look like you?
15.
My son will be 26 and my
Yeah.
I'll be 16.
I think they both do somewhat. Yeah.
Is it boys or girls?
Girls.
Oh, 2 girls?
That's a scary
Yeah.
thought,
Yeah.
especially when you had your beard. Couple female Ron Husemanns with beards.
Oh, Jeff is Jeff. He hasn't changed a bit, Ron.
No, you said I was more sophisticated
He's a little more sophisticated, but now you kind of changed around, turned around. It's
He
good
said he
though.
wasn't even going to talk to you. He's going to be really quiet. And all he's been
No,
doing
I
is
didn't. I
talking.
didn't say that.
Yes, you
I just-
did.
Yes, you did. You said you were shy.
He goes, I'm shy. I'm not going to talk to him. I'm like, okay, we'll see. Oh,
It's
goodness.
good to hear your voice, though. It just sounds.
But you know, Ron, now that they've made contact, you can stay in touch with the Boffmans too, because they're really nice, and you know,
This is my cell phone number that you have right now. Where we're calling from is my number.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But if you send me a picture, I'll put it on the bulletin board. I'll keep my mice away.
what bulletin board are you
I can't say mine
In her
just
kitchen.
because
The kitchen.
I'm
Can you also
You can
scan,
send him a picture of
Can you
you.
scan it and put it in like Facebook or something too?
Well, you could take a picture of my.
I can do it.
Yeah, but I won't be here.
But
when
she
you
won't
get
have
the
a picture of him, so we'll scan it.
You
and-
do it, and
Yeah.
then you scan it.
Okay.
And I can
We'll
put
take
it
a
on.
picture of it and then put it online.
I have a picture of me and the cat this Christmas, and I sent it back to Illinois. Well, gave it to you people.
So I'll message you.
People in Utah, and I
Yeah,
said,
yeah, or
now
on
when you
Facebook.
email it to me
when
even,
the
yeah.
picture's on the refrigerator, you won't have any mice. Well, they had never heard that expression here in Utah.
So it's jeffrey.henson
They
at
had never heard of mice,
gmail.com.
but my
Yahoo.
cat is
Oh,
old,
Yahoo.
but he's,
Yahoo. Sorry.
he's my cat.
Yahoo.
I can talk to him when he can't talk back.
She likes this web.
So that's
I'm
good.
glad she's not broadcasting. It's just
I'm
internal
going
use.
to.
Internal use.
So anyway. it's
So what
good.
time is it there right now?
Soon I'll probably get a YouTube account so I can make videos like of singing.
That's cool.
I
Singing
want
and interviewing people and practical jokes. What?
After 9, it might be 10. I'm not sure.
So it's like 9:23 there.
Yeah.
You're on the
something
same
like
time
that.
as here, right?
So no, they're hour difference
They're an hour
because we're 8:23 right now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
The mountains are beautiful here. From
They are,
my
they are.
kitchen window, I can see the mountains. We're about 2 miles from the mountains.
My kitchen is
They're real pretty. Melvin didn't like the mountains. He prayed every day, every night that the mountains would be removed so he could see Illinois, but he couldn't see Illinois. He'd see Wyoming instead.
Do you still play basketball?
What?
Do you still play basketball?
No.
You know, I have an uncle. He's your height. He's
I haven't played in a long time.
he's
no.
he's 5'8". You know, my mom's cousin. Name is Donnie, and he's like, he was very athletic. He was only 5'8", but he was a star of the high school team. He could dunk the ball. He's also
Oh, yeah,
great at
very-
golf, and he's
wow.
great at bowling. You know,
Wow.
you were really good at and into basketball too, right?
Well,
You had more
yeah,
moves than Jimmy Carter had peanuts.
Hey, how's your uncle that played in the ABA?
Well, you know, here's the thing, man. That was Imogene Hester's son, and you know, when Granddad, my mom's dad, died, you know, that was his second wife, and you know, there was kind of a, you know, I think there was, they kind of didn't go so well with the family after that. She wasn't really, you know, she didn't stay in touch with my mom, so
Oh, I
that
see,
side of
okay.
the family we haven't kept in touch with. However,
Conflict.
yeah, because you know it was kind of my mom could tell you more, but my mom did somehow find Imogene Hester's Facebook page recently, so we did see it. I saw some of them, but
Oh, okay.
we don't talk to any of those Hesters because, you know, I guess of some things that happened back then. I don't remember the details.
Well, we got Hester's on our side of the family.
But yeah, you remember Danny Hester? He played with Pistol Pete Maravich.
Right, yeah.
And,
I remember that.
He
yeah.
did, you know, he didn't last long because you know he had the knee injury that so many of them have.
Right.
And
yeah.
you know, when you're 6'9", it's kind of like, it's not always healthy to be that tall. It's easy to have problems.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's not good to be, that's a little too tall. All right, so you're a basketball fan. What do you think of the Chinese players like Jeremy Lin, or before there was Yao Ming? He was for the Houston, yeah. Did you ever meet him?
Yeah, that's.
I heard.
I love Jeremy Lin.
Yeah, Jeremy Lin, but what about Yao Ming? Because he was playing for Houston.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I don't know what he's doing now, or if he's still playing or not.
No. You must not be following basketball. He retired a couple years ago when he hit
Oh,
30.
he did.
Yeah,
Okay.
you must not be following then, because I don't follow basketball, but I know that.
Yeah,
Creepy. He's a stalker.
I knew he wasn't playing for Houston, but I didn't know he
Yeah,
retired.
he's a 7'6" Chinaman. And
Yeah,
you know what? He had a translator. I wish I could have been his
was a
translator.
Good player. Yeah.
Well, he's good for 7'6", I guess. You
Doesn't he
can't.
have an iPhone?
But Jeremy Lin is really flamboyant, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, and I think he got a chance in New York, and he made the most of it. So,
That's a great team to start with. And he was a nobody, and he wasn't even considered that good.
That's right.
But he's
That's right. Well,
and he's the only NBA
the Knicks
player.
had so many injuries that's why that they gave him a shot at it. So yeah.
He's the only NBA player for the last 70 years or what to have graduated from Harvard. Harvard's not exactly a great school for getting NBA talent, right?
Do you know who Bernard King was?
No, who is
Back in
that?
the day?
Is he another player?
He played for the Knicks back in the 80s.
Oh, well, no, Ron, that's for old guys like you. How would I know
Yeah.
that? That's before my time.
The reason I brought him up because he had a serious injury, and Kansas City had the Kings franchise
Yeah?
back in the 80s. They moved to Sacramento, but I actually was at the game in Kemper Arena when Bernard King blew out his knee. So I actually seen him on the last day that he played.
Okay. Wow. You went to a lot of
He
games
was
when you
going
lived
up
in
for a
Kansas.
layup, and someone undercut him and blew out his knee.
I think he used to live in Kansas City. Ron used to live. He
Yeah,
used to
he
work
did.
for the
He
airport or
lived in
something
Kansas
like that.
City.
Yeah.
Who did?
Ron Husemann.
Oh, he did?
He lived in
Yeah.
Kansas City.
Oh, that's where he met his wife.
Yeah.
I lived there for like 28 years. Yeah.
I knew he was
So,
in Kansas City.
Okay. Wow. That's a great conversation already, isn't it?
You do most of the talking.
I hope you're not shocked or anything after hearing all of us.
Sorry, Ron, for throwing so much at you in one go.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Yeah, say hi to your wife that I've not met yet.
Okay.
I just met my cousin's wife for the first time,
do that.
and they've been married a long time. So
And you haven't seen your cousin in 30
my cousin
years.
lives out here. Yeah, 30 years, and he lives out here. He's my father's dad's son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he's married to a Gentile, and they have a daughter who's a lesbian.
Okay.
Yeah, today everything's, today, the lifestyle today is just so different than when we were kids.
That's true.
Yeah,
People
it is.
go their own directions, and there's,
It's disgusting.
yeah. I'm not saying it's disgusting. I'm saying, yeah,
It's disgusting
That's what-
in my book.
in her book, yeah.
In her book.
I'm-
She
I'm-
has a book.
For me, it's, what is it? I plead the fifth? Is that what you used to always say, Ron? I plead the fifth? Yeah. That's a politically correct answer.
Yeah.
Ron, when you came down to visit your grandpa for 2 or 3 summers with Gary and Jeff, did you stay at your grandpa's house? You never went. You visited your grandpa 5 minutes, and then you came and stayed with us the whole weekend,
Well,
right?
I mean, times I came down with Dan, my cousin, and we stayed there. But
Not
yeah,
very, I mean, you stayed at our house a lot, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. But I stayed at their house several times too. So yeah.
During the summer.
You know something, Ron? I think you fit in great. You sound like a Texan, man. You got the southern draw a little. Am I right or not? Do people around there sound like in southern or?
I don't know. We've only been down here like a year and a half.
Yeah, but it's kind of a
They've only been
slower.
there. They just came back from Kansas City then?
He's only been there a year and a half. I mean, they just kind of speak slower and they're
So
more
what?
relaxed.
So what brought you to Texas, to Houston?
It was actually the opportunity for my wife and her sister to join a business down here. So yeah, that's why. And
Okay.
What's your business?
My
Hairstyling.
job was kind of going south up there in Kansas City.
The
So
economy.
we just decided it was a good time to move.
So where does all your kids live at then?
Well, Chanel was in Florida, but she got her master's degree in Florida, and then she moved over here to Houston. Shantae's still here, and then our oldest daughter is here. She's married, and we've still got one daughter in Kansas City that's married there.
Okay.
So, but everybody else is here.
And you have 7 grandkids?
Yes.
So what ages are your grandkids?
Ha 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 ha.
From 16, from 5 to 16.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yeah.
You say 16?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
You're 15, Jess.
I forgot. This year.
Oh.
This year.
So does any of your kids have grandkids? I mean, have kids?
No, they're not married yet.
Okay, so your two daughters don't have any kids, but her daughters from before have kids. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's all the
That's
grandkids. Grandkids are fun.
Yeah, they are.
I enjoy them. Yep.
Ron, do you realize that Lori was born on my dad's birthday, and then
My grandson was born on my
Lori's-
sister on Lori's birthday.
Lori's birthday, so we have 3 generations.
Wow.
My dad was born in 1900, Lori was born in 1963, and
Xander was born in
Xan-
2011.
wait,
He'll be 3. He'll be 3 in next month.
So
Yeah.
it'll be 2010.
10.
Yeah.
2000. No. 2011.
2009.
2000 something. He'll be 3 years old.
He'll be 3 years old.
Yeah. He's a pistol. Yeah. My daughter is married, but her husband left her when her daughter was just a few months old and she was pregnant with her son. Her husband left her. So she's been with us for a long time.
Okay.
She's the one that has a little girl with the brain tumor. My daughter does.
Amazing job.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
She
So
lives
that's
about 20 feet from me in the same apartment unit, and then Lori's youngest daughter lives
I
about
get
10
away.
feet from me in the same apartment unit.
yeah, so they all live
And then
really close
Galen
by.
lives about a mile from us,
My viewers love it.
but in Kaysville yet, so we're all
Yeah, we just bought a
together.
house in August. Jeff's had a lot of health issues and stuff, so we just we had a house before, but then we moved into apartment because we didn't want our kids to move in with us. And now we moved into a big house, and our son wants to move in with us in about 7 months, so we can help him, so they can get a house eventually. So, yeah, my son went to Iraq twice. He was in the army, and he was in Iraq twice. Yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, but any.
No, that's all I can think of for now.
Jeff,
Oh my
Jeff said
goodness.
that's all you can think of for now.
Jeff,
Good.
Jeff can't think anymore.
How about that?
No, it's so fantastic
To
it's
talk to
awesome.
you.
Awesome. Right, Ron? Awesome.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's say awesome in Taiwan.
Just getting together.
Awesome.
Just getting
Han,
together.
Iji Bang.
I said just getting
Ron.
together and talking.
You want to learn some Chinese? I'll teach you how to say, how are you? Ni hao ma?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, your mom says that she knows several
Hey,
different.
hey, Ron, you must know Spanish, man. You're in Houston. Hablo un poco de español ahora.
Yeah, I know very.
I was trying to talk to.
Poquito?
I was trying to talk to David's. What's your son's name?
Eric.
Eric's
Eric.
wife.
Elsa.
Eric's wife, but
Elsa.
Elsa, because she's from Mexico. She's from Juarez. But
I see.
yeah, I hope they teach their daughter. You know,
Yeah, that she is.
that's cool.
Yeah, she
That's
is.
so cool.
Yeah, she has a bunch of toys, has
Yeah.
Spanish and
I think
English.
30% of America
Yeah.
is Spanish as a first language. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But we'll keep in touch with you, especially if you respond to your
Speak
emails.
Spanish to me.
Yeah.
She should. You should learn that.
I'm gonna go like that and don't please
Okay,
talk
Ron.
English.
And again, thanks for keeping in touch with my parents. I really appreciate it, especially
Okay.
especially since Gary's the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
All right. Well, you're very welcome, and
yeah.
thank you for
Sure.
Fred. Thank you for all of you giving me a call. So
Love you. You take care now, okay?
okay. All right.